Hi, my name is Sharon. I'm the founder of Melbourne Kinesiology and Detox Center. I'm a kinesiologist, a spiritual healer and a Reiki master and teacher. I hold a diploma in kinesiology and currently I'm completing my diploma in counselling. Today's subject is about the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine, and how can that connect us to self-love. When we are talking about the sun is the force of the fire. Anything or anyone who gets too close to the sun burns. The sun radiates its energy and really is just being. The sun beams the beautiful, powerful energy that enables us to stand right here and enjoy ourselves, allow the plants and the animals and the people to enjoy the warmth of it. The sun as well, when it comes into an unbalanced situation, can melt us, can burn, can kill any living thing in the desert or with the warmth when it's too hot. However, we can't really live without the sun. And as we know as well, there can be lots and many layers of clouds, but the sun will always be on top. Above all the clouds, there will always be blue sky and sun. So the one meaning for it for ourselves is really to be able to connect to our inner light, inner sun, and just to be. Our aim is to be connecting to our internal sun. The sun represents the masculine energy in a way and enable us to take action, enable us to do things. And this is an extremely positive thing. When we're looking at the moon represents the feminine energy. The moon can represent a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. The moon has few phases. The phases of the moon can symbolize as well a lot of shifting in our energy, in the feminine energy. How are we connecting to that? Today we chose to come here to the sea, to connect to the elements of nature. There has been so much that has already been said about the moon and the sun and the energies. The moon and the sun are like the yin and yang. They are connecting with the white and the black. There is no light without dark. There is no dark without light. Only the lack of the light creates dark. And only with the light you can realize about the dark. So what is it that we really want to do? What is it that we really would like to have happening with ourselves? We are allowing our energy to be connecting to both elements, to the yin and the yang. To be connecting to the feminine energy. It's a connection to our true feelings and emotions, to the tears, to the water, to the sea, to the night, to the dark and to the light. It's about our true connection to our pure energy, to our pure essence. When we were in our mom's wombs, it was dark, but it was nurturing. It was comforting. It was the love that we could feel for ourselves. And then we come out into this world to be connected to the light, to be connected to the sun. And the sun does not compromise for anything or anyone. We are here to allow ourselves to love ourselves, to accept that beauty that we have for ourselves. It's about self-love, self-acceptance. Some people come to me and they tell me about how they are connecting to people who affect them, who make them doubt themselves. They make them question who they really are and question their own belief systems. My advice to them and to myself is, how are you connected to yourself? When you are connected with the sun and you are beaming your own radiant personality, essence, soul, you are connected to who you are, to your own universe. Then you interact with other people, with other planets. Each one of us is its own planet. So how are you connecting to that? When you are just being, you are radiating. And nothing and no one can move you away from that. Because you are part of your own solar system. Let the other people come to you. And if they need to have protection, because you are radiating, let them put the sunscreen. Let them put the sunglasses and a hat. You are who you are. However, you can choose to filter it out. You can choose to allow yourself to be more friendly to people's energies. When we connect the yin with the yang, they are connected yet separated. So when we are interacting with other people, it's good for us to connect to them, but still to be separated. Don't give everything. Keep some to yourself. You're important enough to have it for yourself. Learn to give in moderation so that the other person won't be flooded. Some people take, some people give. Some people give and take, and that is where you meet in the middle. So when you are now connecting to the moon, which is the internal, reflective, time of rest energy, your energy then connects to the inside. So the sun radiates outside and the moon is inside. And when you are within the moon time is usually time when women in the past used to go outside in their own little private tent and receive all the important decision for the tribe. They used to sit and reflect internally and look who they are and what they are. So from that point of view, you can as well go inside. It is safe for both male and female to connect to the masculine and the feminine energy. Too much feminine, too much masculine is too much. The yin and yang must be balanced. The masculine and the feminine must be merging, balanced. By having too much strength without emotion, or having too many emotion without strength, it won't really lead you anywhere. You may go, and then, okay, finish. But what was the point of all of that? When you can't feel what it is? And as well with the feminine emotion, it's a lot of internal hurt, pain, tears. Not many people like to sit and cry. Not many people like to sit and feel. They look at it as useless. They look at it as something that is just a waste of time. What's the point of sitting and crying and feeling? No point in that. I'm not doing that. Get on with that. Get on with the program. So, when people really are looking at the yin and the yang, it's not that we are separating those parts of our emotions or our strength or our personality. This is one part of the same thing. Everything is connected to one. It's like on planet Earth, nothing can work without the help of another thing. So even the flies that are flying here are valuable for our environment. Everything connects to everything. So when we decide for some reason to separate one part of our personality or one part of who we are or what we are from ourselves, that means that we are not connecting. And if we are not connecting, it is not whole. And if it is not whole, therefore it is not yin and yang. So how can we connect to full emotions and full strength at once? The way to do it, in my point of view, is to really to connect to your essence of your soul. Try to realize, why are you here? What would you like to achieve in this world? What are you here for? And even if you don't know why you're here for, or what are you here to do, know what you don't want to do. I do not want to be oppressed. I want to be free. I would like to be able to express both my feelings and my actions at once. There will be times of high tide and low tide. There will be time when we'll be really active and time where we go back and we retreat to our energies, to our feminine energy and to our masculine energy. We get up and we go in the morning when it's sunny, and some countries can't see the sun and they're really sad and upset and glum. But remember, above the clouds the sun is shining. Some people take that part to another extreme as well. And they shine and they make everything and everyone can't see them. So sometimes it's all about them. And that is where we are connecting as well to the self-love and to the narcissism. That can be a clip for itself. But just in few words, when a person is connecting too much to themselves and they're not giving room for anyone else, that can be extremely self-absorbed. That went to the extreme of too much self. There is no room for anyone else. To be able to be fully inside your energy and your emotions, you are connecting to who you are. But when you are interacting with other people, you can share your energies. You choose, of course, who you're sharing it with and how much you're giving from yourself. However, it's about sharing, mingling, accepting from other people. When someone already know it all, they can't learn from anything else or anyone else because they know it all. So they have closed their energy for any more growth. But when you're taking your ever expanding, growing, evolving energy to the outside world, and then you are allowing yourself to connect to other evolving, ever expanding, other beautiful beings, you mix your energies and you learn and you grow. Sometimes you will learn what not to do, but mostly you'll be able to learn how to evolve yourself. So I encourage you to be the sun and the moon, to connect to your masculine and your feminine, and to be able to allow yourself to be and rejoice with both actions and emotions, with both light and dark. The dark comes in order for you to go in and accept your own energy. It is not the dark, evil energy. It is the internal, inner light that shines just for you. So I would like to bless you all with a new year, new energy, new moon that will allow you to be part of who you are and what you are, that will enable you to shine. And the moon can shine as well with its beautiful white light. So allow yourself to be who you were born to be. Shine it through. And most important, love who you are. Love all those transformations that you are going through. Really, don't sweat it over a few kilos. Gain here, took it there. Allow yourself to be what it is. Allow yourself to be happy. Once that you are shining through from the inside, how much more important that is. Once that you are sharing your time with beloved people around you and you love yourself, how much more important that is. The depression is lack of light. Bring the light to it. Some people call depression the black dog. Put it into the white. Put it into the light. Allow it to shine through. So if there is any dark, depressed, black, lack of light, bring it in. Bring the light in. And even when you're going into the womb, it was full of love, full of nourishment and nurturing, enabling you to be who you are. That's what created you. So don't be afraid to go inside, but definitely don't be afraid to go outside and shine your light through. With blessing of white light and beautiful connection of the yin and yang, of the masculine and the feminine, of the sun and the moon, I bless you all. Thank you.